Quick one. Nigerian government have secured another 7 years loan of 1.25 billion from the World Bank. And then when we look at the total debt of Nigeria today is around at 103 point, I think 94 billion as per debt. Now the World Bank, who gave Nigeria 1 point something billion as it stands now, just recently, just within this week. Now the question is, these are the financial institutions who have metrics of measuring countries who are indebted, countries who are into poverty capital of the world, which IMF have placed, I mean World Bank have placed us in the poverty capital of the world. Now the question is, what do Tinubu present to them that made them to release such amount of money to him again? Nigeria is already indebted, fully indebted. Like generations to come will not pay that money. Now they are giving him this loan of 7 years. Who is going to pay the money? Understanding the fact that when these guys collect this money, they don't invest it into the critical areas where this money can come out again. This money will be borrowed and nothing will be done. So what's the essence of these people borrowing money, keep borrowing Nigerians? The last time when Nigeria wanted to go and borrow money from the UAE, Abu Dhabi banks, the IMF was raising alarm that that loan is a bad loan. We shouldn't collect such kind of loan. Yes, because Nigerians have they refused to go and collect it from the terms and conditions of IMF. That's why IMF was raising such alarm. Not because IMF was really interested in the benefit or in the growth and development of Nigeria. And they went there, they got almost I think they got 1.5 billion as of then, and which they are targeting 5 billion from that Abu Dhabi bank. And some of our Nigerian assets will be used as bond for collecting such a loan from Abu Dhabi bank. We don't know which part of the asset Tinubu will give away for such loan for now. World Bank again give Tinubu another sum of 1 point something billion. So it is now crystal clear that these financial institutions are out to just make Nigeria and make the country so indebted. Because what is the intention of giving this money to these people when they all know that these monies are not going to be utilized for the purpose of why they got the money from? Why? So you cannot see. For me, I always know that these financial lenders are. For me, I look at them as they are financial. Loan sharks. They just look at it that Nigeria is so vulnerable in the hands of puppet people who don't have any sense of direction. They are just ready to give loan. Now, the loan you are giving now, how do you expect them to pay back? Since you guys just give loan without monitoring, what did they present to you before you give them another loan? What do Nigerian government present to these people? Is it because of our mineral resources people are just giving this type of loan so that you continue stealing behind the scene in the name of diplomacy? Because that's just the point. If not, these guys are not using this money for anything good. Our roads are bad. Healthcare system, most of them run abroad for healthcare system, except if you are telling us that you know that when you give this loan, this money will go back to you again. That is just the thing. Otherwise, we don't know why these financial institutions are always happy, always celebrating to give Nigerian government loan. What did they start to benefit? Or is because of some of these mineral resources that you are mining illegally in this country? Is that the reason why people are giving Nigerian government loan like that? Because there's nothing that is working in this country, despite the whooping amount of loans they have been collecting. Nothing is working. No good road. Insecurity is on the increase now. No healthcare system. Our educational system is already gone. So why is the essence of giving this loan on a perpetual? Like every time they approach any financial institutions, they don't even look at. So what are the papers they present to you people that you agree? Does that mean that you don't know what is going on in Nigeria, or you don't pretend because you are also a friend in the crime that is going on in Nigeria? Because that is what I can say. People are benefiting in one way or the other against what is the evil that is going on in Nigeria. People are benefiting from it. Otherwise, you cannot just be dashing out money anyhow, giving them money, which you know that definitely the money will not be used for those things. But I know that systematically, you people finally get your money back again, because you know the people you are giving the money to, they don't know how to use the money, and at the end of the day, they will end up stealing the money, buying SUV cars, and running to your country to buy properties. I think that's the reason why people are hurried to give them the money. You know that at the end of the day, the money will still go back to you. That's the reason why you are wrong. But when the money goes back to you, Nigeria is indebted. That's just the thing. Otherwise, why should you continue giving Nigeria such kind of loan? That's why the fact that Nigerians are telling you that this money is not helping us, people will continue giving them loan. For what? World Bank, IMF, people should come and explain to us. Why are you people in hurry to give Nigerian government loan? What are you benefiting? You people should tell us, because you must be benefiting something. That's why you're always happy giving them loan. You must be benefiting something. You cannot imagine, you borrow somebody money and the person did not pay. The person come back again, borrow me another one. You borrow the person. And the person did not pay again. He come back, borrow me another one. You borrow the person again. Does that make any sense? Does that make any sense? If you are not benefiting in one way or the other from that person, milking our resources indirectly, will you continue to be borrowing Nigeria money? So everybody should see that some of these financial institutions who are supposed to help other developing country to work, have now become the embargo of development for other countries. A good example is the World Bank and the IMF. They can go back and go and give you different metrics of growth, but when Nigeria approach them for a loan again, they will still give them loan, but they are the one telling us that Nigeria is the poverty capital of the world, and Nigeria is a country of particular concern. Despite that, they are hurried to do business with us because they know what they are stealing behind the scene. So that's just a place to share this video. Our life have been, our generation have been indebted. Generation unborn in this country have been indebted. Nigeria is indebted of 103 94 billion. That's the debt Nigeria is owing. And the rate at which Tinubu is borrowing now, if care is not taking, Tinubu is taking us to 300 billion. I'm telling you. Before, if peradventure he comes back to become the next president, our debt will skyrocket. Like, I mean, you see this, God, the worst is coming. Oh, the worst is coming. Please do well to share this video and let it get to whomever it may concern. Bye.